All right, so we are going to start off with the book, Please Pass My Maple Syrup, that you read on Monday. So if you remember, this was an informational text that was talking about maple syrup and how it is made. So first of all, I would like you to go ahead and open up to page 9. Okay, and think back to that sidebar that said the history of maple syrup. Okay, so pause the video now and read this sidebar. All right, so now that you have read that, I would like you to think about what does this information add to the story, okay, and why would the author have wanted to include that in the story? So if you go to your Google form, the first question, what does the sidebar on page 8 add to the story? Answer that right now and pause the video. All right, so hopefully you answered that question. You might have thought maybe it made the story more interesting, or maybe it told us about how long maple syrup has been around for. You could also compare the ways Native American made maple sugar with what people do today. They used maple sugar like money to buy things from the colonists, so people that came from Europe or North America. All right, so next, I want you to think about the author's message. Okay, so why would the author want to have written this book? Okay, so it's part of a series. It's talking all about the details of maple syrup. Remember, it showed the process. Okay, had a lot of informational pictures about the tools. Okay, so look through the book and think about what the author's purpose was for writing this book. After you're done looking through the book, you need to respond to the second question in your Google form that says, write about the author's purpose and please pass maple syrup. So what is the author's purpose? Why did the author write this book? Pause the video and respond to that question now. All right, you should have responded to the first two questions about the maple syrup book, and we are going to move on to the second book, Spit. Okay, so pull up your Spit book. Okay, so this is another informational book. Okay, so we're going to be reading another informational book today. You will read it on your own once you're done with the video. So this is about, the other series we read was all about things that were delicious. This one is about how bodies work. Okay, so this is part of a series of books that's about how bodies work, and this one is Spit. So I would like you to open up to page 2. Page 2 shows a seed spitting contest. Okay, anyone ever done one of those? Kind of fun. So I'd like you to just think about, okay, what is spit and why would it be something that the author wanted to write about? All right, go ahead. Look through a few more. This looks like a diagram, right? It has a caption. Go ahead and read the caption on page 5 underneath the picture. Pause the book to read the caption, or pause the video to read the caption. Another one, it says, how much spit do we make? All right, if you go to page 8, okay, on page 8, read the heading. Okay, I want you to read the heading and then predict what information do you expect to be in this paragraph. So read the heading of this page 8 and then predict what is going to be in that paragraph, but do not read it. So pause the movie now and read the heading for page 8. When you're done reading the heading, go ahead and respond to the third question on your Google form, the first question about spit. What information would you expect to be in the body of this page? All right. Now I would like you to continue, just glance through the last of the few pages. Okay, when you're done glancing through those pages, answer the fourth question on your Google form. What do you think is important about spit and saliva? So what do you think is important about spit and saliva? Submit your Google form when you're done with that, and go ahead and read this book on your own after you submit your Google form.